Hello and welcome to Pontefract. I'm at Pontefract Baghill station, the smallest of the 3 train stations in this town of Pontefract. There's not a lot here, there's not many trains here either, but let's see if we can find one today. Let's go! So as we come up to the station entrance, Pontefract Baghill, you can see there's a train for York, there's a train for Sheffield. Let's go in a bit further. So we're on the York to Sheffield line via Pontefract Baghill, and as I say, there's not many trains at all, just 3 a day, 3 to York, 3 to Sheffield. So it's not really suitable for commuters, it's only suitable if you want like 2 hours or so, or not long, at each of the locations if you're here in the middle. It's a shame it's not connected to the other 2 stations, Tanshelf and Monkhill, but we'll go into that a bit later on. As you come out of the station entrance, you're on platform 1, and that takes you that way to York. So if you want to go to Sheffield, t'other way, you have to go through the underpass down here. So that's where we're going now. Hello. So it takes less than a minute to get from platform 1 to platform 2 through the underpass, and we're now ready for a train for Sheffield. We can see the building here that's not being used because there's nothing going on here. It's a shame because a lot of people from Sheffield and Pontefract and York, I'm sure they'd quite like to be connected. I'd like a day trip to York. I'd like to be able to go to Sheffield for the day on the train without having to go via other stations, Wakefield, Leeds, Doncaster, other places. Here on platform 2, there's not even a timetable to say when you can get a train. So if you're just turning up on spec, you need to go across to platform 1 to have a look what time your train is, then go under the underpass across to the other side, and then get on your train 3 times a day. So the underpass at least is disability friendly, so there's a ramp all the way across. It's a bit steep down the middle and then back up again, but if you've got someone with you, that should be accessible. The building's all closed up, grates on there. Notice about the Samaritans, talk to us, we'll listen. I guess this place could seem a rather lonely location. It must have been an interesting building back in the day. Probably being propped up in places. Here is the West Yorkshire train network map. So let's look to see where we are here. See Pontefract Baghill, Tanshelf and Monkhill. With only 3 trains a day to Sheffield and 3 trains a day to York from here, Pontefract Baghill, it does make you wonder how we can increase the traffic along this route. If you put more trains on, you need more passengers. to get more passengers, you need more trains on. Chicken and egg scenario, what needs to happen first? So we know that there's not many people here that use this station, but the two different locations at the far end, Sheffield that way and York that way, are worthwhile locations to go to, and there's enough people here in Pontefract who would like to go to those places, I'm sure, if it was easier for them to do. A single ticket to Sheffield is £10, a single ticket to York is £5, so they're reasonable prices to get to these locations, but you need more trains to get to these places. You get more trains on, you get more passengers, but have they tried it before? I don't know. Have they tried waiting to see what the numbers are like? What's the stimulus to get more trains on these routes? Have the train at Baghill station. So we know that one passenger got on. I wonder how many got off. 7 minutes late. And it's off. Off it goes into the sunset. And done. So the train arrived and left. It arrived 10 minutes late. One passenger got on, 5 got off. So one train had 6 passengers on it. But again, it comes down to, if you have more trains, we get more passengers, or is it the other way around? Have more passengers, you'll get more trains. That's one for someone else to work out. Hello, I'm now at Pontefract Monkhill station, the busier of the 3 in Pontefract. So let's go and have a look round. Here at Pontefract Monkhill train station, you have trains going straight on towards Featherstone, Wakefield, around to Leeds, and to the right towards Glasshoughton, Castleford and Leeds that way around. We've got an incoming train now heading towards Nottingley. So here comes in this 2-carriage train to Nottingley, a minute late. So that's the 2:05 service off to Nottingley. 1 passenger got on and 4 passengers got off. Let's just see it go past now. So as you come from the main platforms, you've got quite a large car park here, which is busy, quite often with commuters going off to Leeds for the day, for their work. In the distance you can see All Saints Church and the retail park next to it. You've got Pontefract Castle there. Then all the way through to town on that side of it there. It's about a 10-minute walk into the town centre. Pontefract Monkhill isn't accessible for wheelchair users on platform 2. So this is the Goole to Leeds and Wakefield route. Pontefract Monkhill is here in the middle. Most trains just go to Nottingley, but other ones go further afield across to as far away as Goole. And as I said, the other way across to Leeds and Wakefield. So So here's the split in the line, straight on towards Pontefract Tanshelf, Featherstone and Wakefield, and to the right to Glasshoughton, Castleford and Woodlesford, and then to Leeds. So as we've said, this platform here, platform 2, Nottingham, Goole, and also the Grand Central trains to Doncaster and London. On the other platform, platform 1, Castleford, Wakefield, Leeds, and also the Grand Central service through to Bradford as well. Here comes in the train for Leeds via Castleford. This is the train that's gone to Nottingham. Turn around, come back again. So this train's going to come in, pick his passengers up, drops them off maybe, and then it's going to go on and then turn right off towards Castleford. Leeds. There it goes, round the corner. Off it goes. And we've got a bonus train. This one's not stopping at Pontefract Monkhill. So what's it doing here? What is this mystery train? To Bradford. It's come from London. There it goes. Boom. Bonus train. Next up is Pontefract Tanshelf train station, the third of the 3 train stations in Pontefract. So let's see what's happening here. So at Pontefract Tanshelf, 2 platforms, the far one going across to Wakefield and this one going back towards Pontefract Monkhill. You can get between the 2 platforms by going up the ramp, across and down, so it is wheelchair accessible. So 1447 Pontefract Tanshelf to Wakefield. It's coming from Pontefract Monkhill. And there's 12 passengers getting inside. So here we are at Pontefract Tanshelf. The notice board, you can see the map, but it's the same as in Monkhill and as Baghill. And across here, we've got where Pontefract Tanshelf is. So you can see we are here. Pontefract Town Centre is here through Cornmarket and Front Street. And you've got the access through to the Pontefract Park and the retail, McDonald's there, and all the bus routes you can get there and thereabout. So it's really handy location for this one. It's the most central of the 3. There is a small car park here at Pontefract Tanshelf, just tucked away on the side road off Beechnut Lane down here. It's a quietest station, but it's very handy for the town, which is that away, and the college, which is that away. So we've seen Baghill, we've seen Monkhill, and now we've seen Tanshelf. I'm Rich Lord, and you've been watching Rich Lord Travels. Bye bye.